Excuse me? I think I just witnessed Fallschirmjäger's fight with a boat. Well, isn't this exciting? G'day mates and welcome to Panzer Corps 2. I do kind of adore this loading screen because there is a battle in which Tiger tanks are driving at boats whilst planes drop bombs onto their friendly planes. Like this, you gotta see this plane. What's about to happen here? There's gonna be about a split second between these two planes either smashing into each other or he's gonna roll and then smash into a Tiger instead. Actually, the Tiger appears to be shooting at him, in fact. This is an interesting town. I believe they call it Dunkirk. I've got to say a big thank you to Slitherine and Flashback Games for giving me early access, and I mean very early access to Panzer Corps 2. So early, it's still called press build work in progress on my Steam page. So early, in fact, that for unknown reasons, playing the game just starts my Steam VR as well. I don't know why, but buy VR, have a good one. So early, in fact, that the tutorial doesn't exist yet. As such, all of my knowledge of the game thus far is self-taught. I actually did play the Crete scenario, and that was actually quite hard. But there's a bunch of cool scenarios it comes with, and then more importantly is the campaigns, and the campaigns are really cool. It covers basically everywhere, but as far as I'm aware, the only fully operational one at the moment is the invasion of Poland. And that's fine by me, because this one is great. There's a bunch of advanced options and difficulty and everything, but the only one I really want to mention that I quite like is combat randomness. You can make the game completely not random, or XCOM. I'm a newly minted general in the German Wehrmacht, and it falls on me to spearhead the German invasion of Poland to prove my mettle. Now the first thing is I get to either choose, do I want to go to the south? There we go. Or do I want to go to the north? Now the difference here is in the south you get bonus prestige, which is essentially money, and if you go in the north you get prototype equipment. So hell yeah, we're going to the north. Ah yes, please introduce myself. Hang on, wait, I need to find the name of something real quick, give me a sec. Here we go, Rico Matsumoto. Brilliant. We can also choose from some faces of generic German generals, or we can be the Shadow People. We're gonna be this guy, because he looks like Commissar Yarek if he was a World War II German. You can choose different buffs and weaknesses to affect your army, which I really enjoy, because it's like seriously major. You can get things like not allowed Air Force at all, or your panzers cost 25% less slots. Basically, you have an army limit, essentially. So there's a lot of stuff here that's quite cool. One of the ones I like is Auxiliary Force, where you can just get spare units in every battle. The reason why I'm not going to take it is because you actually still have to buy the units, and it can get pretty expensive. I'm going to go for Green Army, so I can't get my elite replacements. I'm just running with the, the old and the infirm. And let's see what I want to go with. This one is amazing. Deep Recon, map around all primary objectives is permanently revealed. That gives you such a boost in trying to attack objectives. Ooh, we could steal equipment. Oh, I like that. But we are invading the Polish. Hang on. We're going to take some heroes. I'm aware it's not a great choice, but I just really like the idea of heroes. We then have this very British-looking German man who says, like, hello there. He has a little chat. I love this. Look at this. It's very, like, they're just sort of having this little, like, conversation. I love this. It's very cutely done. It's literally just asking him, like, hey, are you sure that a guy called Rico Matsumoto in the German army who has just become a general is the one to spearhead the attack? And then someone says, yes. Glory to the fatherland. We've got Andre Schmidt, who is our tenacious defender. 1+ defense for each adjacent enemy unit. Not bad. Okay. We've got an evasive Peter Hartmann. Minus 10% accuracy to shooting at them. That's pretty nice. And Udo Kruger. What a lad. We're providing support for... Okay, so he's going to be our arty boy. The objectives today is quite simple. Capture these 3 towns. Bish bash bosh. We're done. Ha! We are the Bosch. Oh, yeah, sure. The guy who's probably going to get shot at the most. You, there you go. Now you're evasive. Now, before we kick things off, we get to purchase some more lads. I'm going to purchase some cavalry who are surprisingly useful. I'm going to purchase a 38T as well from Czechoslovakia. There we go. We'll add that to the basket, actually. Ah, here we go. We want a Sturmpanzer. Now, this thing we send with our tanks. This is really useful. Add that to the basket. There we go. And with that, we have our full core slots all filled up. Since I don't have auxiliary force, I can't purchase anything else, but that's fine by me. Let's stick our tactical bomber overhead. Stick our artillery behind our tanks, stick our spare tank over here, and our cavalry in the south. There we go. Honestly, this game is pretty great. I just wish I knew it better. I've been sort of slowly learning through trial and error. Thankfully, it does have the undo button, which is brilliant, and I love games that have this, because if you just, like, misclick, and then suddenly your strategy is ruined, you want to scream. You want to scream real loud. Alright, step 1, we march our boys to here. We march our artillery forward 1, then we bombard the anti-tank gun. Now you notice it took 3 blue hearts and 0 red. Red is permanent damage, blue is suppression. When something is suppressed, it acts as if it was dead until the start of the next turn. However, if you're encircled, suppression never goes away. A lot of suppression comes from indirect fire things like bombers and artillery, so encircling someone and then indirect firing them is a really good way to kill them without losing anyone. Obviously, that takes time though. So I'm going to lose a little bit of life, but damage the enemy more by getting my infantry to attack. Oh, I forgot those guys had flamethrowers. Start as we mean to go on. Let's send this tank in and see them off. That should do it. Overrun. Beautiful. Now, because of overrun, I can carry on my movement. There we go. Alright, next we're going to roll up here, finish this anti-tank gun. Please don't take any losses. None. Good. Alright, and then we roll over here and we grab that point. Boom. There we go. 50 prestige. Just like that, we're rolling. Meanwhile, our artillery is going to roll over to here. Yeah, just stay behind them. Oh, yeah, that's right. He's towed by a horse. I like that. I hope they add little horse models. That'd be so nice. And then next turn he can dismount and be a useful artillery piece. Alright, so far so good. Oh no, I've just seen something that might be dumb. That horse might be able to capture my airfield. Maybe. Please don't. I'm going to be really annoyed if you do that. That would be really annoying. Please don't. Okay. Oh, they totally did what I thought they were going to do. That's really annoyed me. God damn it. Now my planes can't be useful this turn because they moved to another airbase. Ah, it's so annoying. I should have wiped them out. Hey, we've done it. Wait, is that a... Oh my god. They've got the FT-17s just parked in a forest over here. I love it. Anyway, this town is now encircled so we can begin our proper siege. And there we go. The bombardment of the town is beginning. Now, because he's encircled, his, what do you call it? Suppression is not going to disappear. Now, this unit has not moved or attacked. What we're going to do is we're instead going to replace. We're going to give it +5 strength, and it's going to lose experience because we can't do what we call elite replacements, which is where you don't lose experience, but it costs more. However, too bad, I can't do that. So, we get the rookies in. It's a lot louder and scarier than it actually is, thankfully. Ah, right, back at base, there's a fight on an airfield. Okay, let's see if the tank or the horses win. Polish cavalry charging German tanks. Never would have thought of it. What? Hey, I was using that one, you bastard. Ah, these bloody Polish horses, I swear to God. Alright, we end the turn. There we go. Oh, God, they really damaged that tank. Why did they... What oh no, that tank's... that's gone. Oh no, okay, well... What caused them to be able to deal so much damage to a tank? Was it because the tank was on a bridge, maybe? Is that like a thing? Is it because the tank was in a village? Does that mean like they got to deal huge damage? I assume that has to be the case, because goddamn, that was insane. Let's get to it. We're just going to start bombarding the hell out of this town. Here we go. Stuka run, the artillery, the Sturmpanzer. There we go. Then we send the pioneers in. Here we go. Burn them out. Alright, they've retreated, and we capture the point, and that is the job done. Whew, okay, that was worse than I thought, but still. Anyway, I could have done a lot better. Oof. If you check this out, we get to attack Warsaw now, the eastern side. We're going all the way around it. Alright, you know what? I'm going crazy. I'm going to buy a scout car and also a Storch. There we go, because knowledge is power. Guard it well. I think prime goal is just a big spear south to link up with our lads down here at this airfield, and then we can sort of go east and clean up all this open terrain. And the main problem is going to be this thing. I think I'm going to send some infantry at it, and then probably infantry in transport, so then I can get them back. Alright, turn 1 is here. The very first thing I'm going to do is I've just spotted enemy fighters over here. There's a little biplane. No, sorry. It's the definition of not a biplane, because it doesn't have 2 sets of wings. I'm an idiot. Not sure if you've noticed. I'm gonna do something that might seem wildly silly. I'm gonna fly all the way over to here. Damn, I was right. Okay, I'm not even gonna undo that, because if I was smart... Just to demonstrate what I could do if I was a massive cheater, I could do that, and then get a little sneaky bombardment off on that little thing right there. God, no, I wouldn't be the one to do that, would I? No. Anyway, I'm just gonna Stuka your thing right now. Boop. There we go. And leave my lads here to start digging in. So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave these guys here. They'll stay still, and they'll start digging in against the enemy. Damn, look at the range the Storch has. Alright, let's send you all the way over to here. Wow, you have absolute vision. My god. Okay, so we've got basically no enemy resistance over here. What I'm thinking, roll up the Pioneer. Oh, hang on, I didn't see the horses. God, you never see the horses. They always surprise you. Haha, ambush, nice. Oh god, they have flamethrowers too! My plan has been thwarted. Alright, Warsaw is now firmly in our hands. We get to carry on. Oh wow, this train line gives us such a huge speed boost. I'd literally just carry on all the way up to their artillery, which is the only thing guarding this town. Yeah, excuse me, I'm gonna go do that. Alright, that's cool. Wait a second. What does this button do? It just says switch Sidkova's 10-4. Oh! So you can change this between anti-air and anti-tank. I totally bought a great unit and I didn't even realize it. Alright, well, time to just anti-tank these guys away. Good night, tank. I've discovered that I have an anti-tank gun. I am a genius general by complete accident. Also, this tank is in constant rout. I'm just healing it every turn and giving it fresh recruits. Do you see why I like the Green Army now? It's just, I throw more units at the problem and it solves everything. These guys getting beaten to shit, just give them more tanks, and when they die, when they finally stop dying rather, the Polish will have run out of infantry at that point. I think this game would be great as a multiplayer game. Like, even co-op would be amazing. And it's got multiplayer, just not yet. I just think, like, this would be wild fun to actually coordinate with the mates. Like, hey, can you support this and you do that? And like, I don't know. I just... I've got a problem with my group. I play a fair few strategy games with my armor lads just because they're my mates as well, and that's who I play video games with. But the problem is that I really like World War II and I really like strategy games, and I'm also reasonably good at strategy games. I'm not saying I'm quite good, to the point that I did a VR tournament for strategy games once, and I did a pretty alright, but that was a weird thing anyway. Long story there. Point is, I like strategy games a lot, and I like getting good at them. And the problem becomes that we end up playing a game so much that we all end up knowing what's good and what's bad and what's the meta, and like, kind of we end up without, not even like the official meta, but like our internal meta, like between us, what we think is good. And it gets to a point where we're all so good in the game, where it's just like we can decide the outcome of a match so quickly, or, you know, we already know just by seeing who's on each team, who's gonna win. And the sort of remedy to that is just to play new games. We've gone through Company of Heroes 2, Steel Division, Men of War, what else? What other games? Anything else? I think we played something else, but we've just gone through all these games so quickly, because we'd end up like, when we first play, we're like, oh, it's also, you know, we all don't know what's going on, and we're loving it, and yay, yay, and then someone discovers, like, the broken units, and the unfun strategies, and how to win easily, and it's just like, oh, okay. For instance, Steel Division and HE howitzers and HE stun from bloody 105s can die in a hole. I love that game, it's quite fun. I also hate that game, it's terribly designed. It is one of the best, worst games I've ever played. Oh, God. We can use our anti-tank half-track to knock out these infantry. Yeah, they all missed. Damn, this thing's really good. Okay, pro tip, use the switch button, it's amazing. I've, just discovered the name of this town. I can't say it out loud, because, someone doesn't like that. Yes, that video website. But, it's quite funny. Mummy, how did Dad die? Well, son, he died holding cock. You know, the saddest thing is, someone did in fact die holding cock. And their great ancestors listening to this, just like, ow, thanks. You know, alright, just, he was a war hero, but thanks. Make a penis joke out of it. What, I wonder what scale we're actually operating at. Would it be? Would it be division? That feels... It's not gonna be division. Divisions are massive. It'd be like... battalions, I guess, maybe? Not regiments are a bit... I don't know. Certainly not I am almost certain it's above companies. Actually, it might be company. I could have like a few companies of tanks, a few companies of infantry. Like a battery of artillery. I don't know. Someone else answer this question to me. I got no idea what level we're at. And boy, there's nothing more fun than talking size difference in militaries when there's like... If you go on the Wikipedia page... No, hang on, we're doing this real quick. I love going on to any military size page. Here we go, this. Try and remember all of this and try not to scream. Because you've got fire team, then squad or section, then platoon or troop, then company or battery or squadron, then battalion or cohort, then regiment or brigade or legion, then division, then corps, then corps, my apologies. Then field army, then army group / front, then region / theater. Try and get this all straight, and shut up if you get it right, because no one actually cares, you big nerd. Legionary cohorts were about the same size as a battalion. That's actually really interesting. I was just confused as to why they were using this image to show cohorts. If you want to scream, have a look at this. Detachment can mean detaching a part of a unit from its main base and going to somewhere else, that's fine. Except the detachment can also just mean the people manning an artillery gun. Actually, speaking of my joke from earlier, I don't actually think I'm going to capture the town of Koch, because, I don't think I actually need to, and I don't think they're going to leave it to attack me, so I'm just wasting German lives trying to capture it. What I'm trying to say is I refuse to touch Koch, so let's just carry on with the assault on... I can't even say that. Vodala, sure. I have one of these in bolt action. These adorable, the twin turreted with 2 Vickers. God, I love these tanks. Anyway, can you die, please? Thank you. Wait, it surrendered. Please tell me. Please tell me I captured those tanks. I'm gonna be so happy if I capture those tanks. I'm invading Norway? I can either go to the north, where extreme mountainous terrain awaits the northern landings, or in the south, where isolated and difficult to reach objectives await. So the difference is in the north, we have to fight the British, and that terrifies me, so the south it is. I'll probably just stick my nose into this mission and wrap it up here. I think I've recorded for long enough today. I really enjoy this. If you want to see more, let me know. There is no embargo for me, so, frankly, I want to play more of this. If you want to see it streamed, let me know. I'll probably do a stream of this. I'm really enjoying this game. I'd happily play through this as much as the content as there is, and try and beat Crete, because I sucked at it last time. Ooh, hello. So I didn't realize, yeah, you totally have, what's it called, naval ships in this game as well. We've got the Königsberg over here. I like this. And, what's this? We got the Type... Okay. So that's a name to strike fear into the hearts of enemies. The Type 1934A. Oh, I like this. The Scharnhorst is already in the canal, already injured, and already in a terrible position. So we're just gonna pull it back slightly. We're gonna destroy this thing instead. Wow, that was much louder than I thought. Holy shit. Okay, game. All right, relax. That is all for now. Thank you all for watching Panzer Corps 2. I really enjoy this game. If you want to see more, let me know. Like, this is genuinely a fun game. I'm going to try and not screw up my campaign now, and I'm therefore going to just quit real quick. Oh, you've got transport pool as well. Oh, I wonder if I can buy more of that. Oh god, I'm just going to continue playing this game, aren't I? Until next... Wait, but I can buy from different factions? Can I maybe buy from, like, Italy later on? Please tell me. I want a terrible Italian army, please. Oh, God, this game. I love it. Until next time, everyone. Farewell.